I got your bitch. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. They are to be ashamed. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Sitting down the goddamn corner doing dope. Corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch. Look at here. There you go. They're out here sharing marijuana. Look at here. There you go. The same
BiffNet Studios World Headquarters in Spring, Texas, it's Barry on Deck, hosted by former ESPN Houston radio host and stand-up comedian Barry Laminack, starring Oliver the Cat. Written by Barry Laminack, produced by Barry Laminack, directed by, you guessed it, Barry Laminack, featuring sports, entertainment, special guests, film sessions, and some drinking. Okay, a lot of drinking. Viewer discretion is advised. And now, here's your host, Barry Laminack.
What's up, you damn dirty deckheads? Welcome to Barry on Deck. I am your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you guys for being here. Today is Thursday, January 30th, 2025. And this is episode number 896 of Barry on Deck. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the program. Hey. Hello. Hi. How are you? Pardon the lateness. I mean, it's just a inevitability now. I don't even know why I say 2 o'clock anymore. It's supposed to be 2. It's never going to be 2. It's always something. I tell you what, I didn't get up until 11 o'clock this morning. I didn't get rolling. I mean, I really didn't get moving about 12:45. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Long night. Long night. I was at the Punchline Comedy Club down in Houston, Texas. I was hosting from my good pal, my pal, Andy Huggins. He was headlining the Punchline last night in Houston, and hell of a show. Great turnout. Super fantastical turnout. He had a wonderful crowd, and it was a fantastic show. He killed, but it was a hot crowd from start to finish, and I was lucky enough to be invited to MC for that, and we had a great time. So I was down there for that, hung out afterwards for a while, got home, ended up having to take care of a bunch of stuff last night, doing some work, had to get some stuff done for the wife. Ended up not going to bed until, I don't know, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And I'm not as young and as spry as I used to be. I'm learning that. Used to, I could stay up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. No problem. Oh my God. I was so tired. I was like hurting. I just wanted to go to bed, but I had shit to do. And I was like, well, I'll get up in the morning and start working again. And thinking Nora would wake me up. Normally she wakes me up in the mornings. Nope. She didn't wake me up this morning. My alarm kept going off. Now this is going to sound crazy. I'm going to share something with you that this has been a new thing that has occurred in our house. And I love it. All right. It is awesome. I love it. But, it is new to me because I've never had this happen with an animal before. Okay, hold on. What are we doing, kids? What are we doing, kids? There we go. Sorry. Brr. Ah, yes. Okay. Ah, yes. I see you know your judo well. All right. So, about, I don't know, a month and a half ago, maybe 2 months ago, for whatever reason. So, my morning routine is this. Nora wakes me up. She leaves the house about 5:30 to 5:45, somewhere in there. And she always comes in, kisses me goodbye, wakes me up, kisses me goodbye, starts the coffee. And so that's usually when I try to get up. And I don't usually just pop out of bed and start moving. But that's when I try to start. All right, I'm going to start getting up and getting my day started. But what inevitably will happen is I'll lay in bed for a bit because my alarm is set for 6 o'clock. Well, I'll lay there. I'll kind of doze off. And then at about 6 o'clock, Oliver comes sauntering into the room, gets in bed. And I usually I'm a side sleeper, right? So I'm laying on my side. Oliver, my cat, for those of you that don't know, he comes sauntering in. Hey, what's up, Tylers? He comes sauntering in. So I'm laying on my side. He comes sauntering in. He sits in front of me. And he screams at me. He just screams at me. Let's go. Are you doing this? So he starts screaming at me. He started this about a month and a half, 2 months ago. And as he screams at me, I was like, at first I was like, why are you screaming at me? Right? So, what I figured out is he wants to lay down and go to sleep. He wants to snuggle. Yeah. So what I've started every morning now, this is our thing. Every morning. So what I did is I roll over on my side. He has to have a pillow. It's the weirdest goddamn thing. My cat, Nora bought this cat a pillow years ago, and he sleeps with a pillow now. It's the weirdest cat. This cat is a goddamn human. He's a human being. He sleeps with a pillow. So I have to lay down on my side with my arm out. He then curls up in this little pocket of goodness, lays his head on my arm. He gets on his side. He lays his head on my arm, goes to sleep. It's the sweetest goddamn thing. The sweetest thing. Oh my God. It's the sweetest. He just goes to sleep. He crashes out, and then I just go back to bed, and I'm like, well, that's so... no, we're not spooning, Alex. I mean, I guess we're spooning a little bit. Am I spooning with my cat? I guess we are spooning a little bit. Donna, you know what? You can go to hell today. Donna said further proof he's gay. He's not, I mean, he's got a little sugar in the tank. He's not gay because he wants to snuggle with his dad. That's a natural thing for a father and a son. He wants to snuggle. He's just you guys are so mean. Just because he's a sweet cat, man. He's a loving, sweet, wonderful. It's the greatest thing, man. No, I don't kiss him on the lips, Brady style. No, God, no. I'm not that white. No. But he is a sweet cat, man. He's, no, he doesn't show me his butthole. Okay. Yeah, Bishu said it feels weird for a cat, but awesome. That's the thing that people don't really understand. This is not normal cat behavior. Cats are not normally this cuddly and sweet. And, this is a huge sign of trust and love. And Alex said Miss Donna's killing it today. Donna's coming with the fire. She's on fire today. She's already killing. She is. She's on fire. Donna's winning the chat today. You fuckers got a lot of catching up to do. I don't know why I share things with you people. I don't know why I share. Of all people that I thought I would be attacked from today, it wasn't Donna. Of all the people, I made it through an entire radio show on ESPN 97.5 yesterday. And I don't go into the Twitch chat when I'm on there because I know there's a bunch of assholes that are going to talk shit to me. And I don't think any of them said anything as mean as Donna has been today. I really don't. I don't think any of them shot as many cruel shots to me as Donna has this morning, this afternoon, and it's still morning for me. I've barely been up. Yeah. Of all people, hey, could someone come and get this knife out of my back that's got Donna's name on it? I love you, Donna. You're the best. Cisco said Oliver comes up and says, "Kiss me, Dad." Oh, you didn't see what I saw then. Oh, really? Was it bad? Yeah, I'm sure it was. I don't give a fuck. That's the most weirdest group of fucking losers I've ever, like, I've never seen a bunch of grown ass men so obsessed over another grown ass man in my whole life. It's the weirdest thing. Like, there are people in the public that I don't like, but that's an obsession. Like, it's really like it is an obsession. It's weird. I digress. I'm not wasting any more time on those fuckers. But yeah, it's the sweetest thing. So nonetheless, boy, I turned the alarm off this morning, and I'm the guy. This is no shit. This is what my alarm situation looks like. Okay, I can close this. We've got this is what my alarm situation looks like, because I'm a hard sleeper. So I normally have my normal alarm, which I don't have it set on Fridays. But this is what my alarm looks like so I have my normal alarm up here, which would be 6 o'clock in the morning. It goes off. Oops, hold on. Cancel. And then I have a 6:30, a 7:20, a 7:21, 7:22, 7:23, 8, 8:28, 9:10, and 9:30. Just in case. Is that a lot? Is that excessive? Is that excessive? I have 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 alarms. Is that a lot? Hey, Potch, what's up? Is that a lot? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 10. Because usually I have 6 and 6:30. And then if that doesn't work, I have 7:20, 7:21, 7:22, and 7:23. And that's usually like, all right, now it's time to get up, fucker. So that's 7:20 to 7:23. There's like 4 that fire off back to back to back to back every minute. And those are all snoozed on 8-minute or 9-minute increments. So then that's like, if I snooze those, which I do, then those fire off again. So those are like 4 that are spaced out over 9 minutes. So those 4 fire off in 5 minutes, 4 minutes again. So it's like 4 in a row, and then 5 minutes later, it's 4 in a row again. And so like, I'm usually up by 7:30 at the latest. But if I'm super tired, then I get one at 8, one at 8:30, and then some random numbers, 8:28, 9:10, 9:30. Like, I don't know why 8:28. Why not 8:30? Why 8:28? I have no idea. Potch said Barry has the alarms of a college chick. Okay. You know what? Good night. You guys. Oh my God. You guys. Hey, what up? Be sure, man. Awake Reaper in the building today. Let's get it. Be sure said I used to have that like 6 years ago. Now I wake up on first alarm now. It's weird. You're old now. You're old. That's what it is. And like 2 nights ago. Last night. Not last night. Not the night before. The night before that. Went to bed with Nora. 9 o'clock. 9:30. Out. Went to sleep. We threw on some meditation stuff. I was reading Uriel's message. Went to bed at like 9 o'clock. 9:30. I was up at 5:30. Wide awake. Bing! No alarm necessary. Just woke up. Boop! Didn't even go back to bed. Just ready to go. Ready to go. Donna said, God forbid you get an 8 to 5 job outside of your house. Well, see, that's the thing. If I had an 8 to 5 job, I wouldn't be staying up until midnight, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't be doing that. I'd be going to bed with Nora at 9 o'clock, 9:30. The latest I would stay up is 10. And Nora would be waking my ass up at 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. Get your ass up. You got to go to work. And I would immediately get up and get in the shower. So yeah, it's one of those things where, it's the circumstances of what I'm doing. It doesn't require me to have to like, oh God, I gotta go. But you know what? I was like this even when I was in school. I was hard to wake up. I asked my mom, man, she'll tell you. It was, oh my God. I think we've talked about the stories on this. She would wake me up and she'd be like, Barry, get up. You're going to be late for school. I'd be like, okay. And then I would go in the bathroom and I would turn the water on. And then I would lay down on the bathroom floor and go back to sleep. I would just have the shower running. So she would think I was in the shower and I would go back to sleep. And then she would get up and there would be no hot water. And I would be so late for school. And now she doesn't have hot water. I don't have hot water. We're both late. I still haven't showered. I have to do my hair, which was a big high top fade it was fucked. And that was every morning. FJ said, hi, Jen. Barry's telling us how lazy he is. Shocking, right? Hey, FJ, go fuck yourself. Dirtbag. Hi, Jen. Good to see you, sweetie. Love you. Yes, you do need to reschedule with Cisco soon. Jen, have you not been out there yet? Have you not been out there yet? What? It's amazing, Jen. You've got to go. You've got to go. I'm not lazy, first of all, fucker. I'll just say this. You can say I'm lazy all you want. I will say this. I will outwork 95% of you fuckers in the chat. You can call me lazy all you want. My work ethic is unmatched. The amount of work I do, I may not wake up on time. I may be late to shit. You won't outwork me. You can't call me lazy. You can't call me lazy. I'll work harder and more than most people you know. So don't call me lazy. You meet few people that do more work and work more than me. I don't think lazy is the right word. That's not it. And don't mistake my ADHD for laziness either. That's not it. That's a whole different problem. Lazy is not the word that I would use for me. I got other issues. Lazy ain't one of them. Burnout and all that other shit aside, yeah, I wouldn't say lazy is a term I would slap on me. You got to be up for lost time because you didn't get up. Shut up. Total Dallas said, don't talk to FJ like that. FJ stands for freaking gentleman. FJ's old as fuck. Let me tell you something. I already told the story. FJ hurt his shoulder reaching into the backseat to get something. I'll slap that old man. I'll knock his dentures out. FJ's my dude, man. FJ knows I love him. FJ's my guy, man. Come on. I love me some FJ. Please. I love me some FJ. Barry doesn't have issues. He has subscriptions. This goes that same here. I procrastinate like a motherfucker, but I get my shit done and do it better than most. Yeah. Don't mistake my procrastination and my burnout and my scatterbrain and my squirrel moments and my jovialness and my goofiness. Don't mistake that for laziness. And this is the thing that drives me crazy. And not the laziness part. You know what I hate the most? I'm going to be real honest with you. You know what I hate the most? Is being somebody that's like funny and goofy and jokes a lot. People think I'm dumb. That drives me crazy more than anything. I don't care if people think I'm lazy or that shit don't bother me. the thing that drives me crazy, more crazy than anything, is because I act foolish and goofy and all that, is when people think I'm stupid. Oh my God, that fucking infuriates me. Is when people talk to me like I'm dumb, or think just because I act stupid or act foolish or joke around a lot, when people just think I'm dumb or assume I'm dumb because I act that way. Oh my God, nothing makes me more angry than that. Nothing. By the way, Potch, I saw your question. Once it cools off, I'll show you what I'm making. See? I know what's going on in the chat. I see everything. I'll show everything. I'll show you. I see everything. Oh, Spoon, you're too kind. Spoon said I learned Barry is seriously brilliant. I don't know about brilliant. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate that. I'm just not stupid. I'm not sitting here trying to tell you I'm Mensa. Although I did think as a kid I had a pretty decent high IQ. I wasn't gifted and talented. I don't think I'm Mensa. No, Donna, I told FJ about the license plate. Yo, Chan! Chan said slightly above average. No, I had a pretty high IQ as a child. I want to say I was in the 120s. I don't know what it is now. But my IQ as a child was in the 120s. So I don't know what it is now. But they put me in gifted and talented. But because the ADHD part of it. So I was smart. I just couldn't focus. But I was like more creative than I was sitting down and book smart kind of guy. You know what I mean? I would start, I don't know. I'm not like artistically creative either. I can't draw. I can't do none of that shit. Cisco said, I got 4 projects dropped to me when I got here at 9 a.m. I'm about 80% done with them. Nice. See, if you give me 4 projects, I'll work on one project for a while, and then I go to the next project, and then the next project. I would be about, I get a little done with each. You know what I mean? At a time. That helps with the burnout. Is it because you're a streamer now? What does that mean, B-Shoot? What do you mean? Is it because I'm a streamer now? What do you mean? The procrastination? I don't know what that means. Cisco. Barry on deck is an idiot savant. Total Dallas is an idiot. Oh, that's fucking hilarious. I don't know what do you mean? Is it because I'm a streamer now? I don't know what you were asking. There was something I was going to answer here. Barry is like how I used to be. I won't be there on time, but when I get there, I'll outwork all the people. Yeah, on time. Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, and is that what you're talking about by my tardiness? Oh, the people thinking you're dumb. Oh, no, that's been like that. It's been like that for a while. It's always been like that because of, just being goofy and joking around. It's always been like that. Just being, the occupation and Oh, no! Cisco! I miss Cisco so much! Oh, no! Wow! This Jin goes, welp. Well, looks like he's going to finish that other 20% of them projects. Looks like he's going to get them projects done now. Looks like he's going to have time to finish all 4 of them. Holy shit. Total Dallas from way downtown. Bang. Oh my God. Rest in peace, Cisco. Cece didn't even announce her presence. That's how she announced it. She's the one that timed him out. Oh my God. Hilarious. Oh, jeez. Too funny. Donna, real quick. I told FJ when he came to watch the Hop Scholar show about the license plates. This is what happened. So I bought this stuff right here. You see that? I bought ABS. This is the stuff I was telling you about. This is ABS filament for the 3D printer. This is what I thought it was definitely needed to print license plates. Bought a whole spool of it. And I was going to do black and white, or black and I have some blue. One, it turns out this is not easy to print at all. Not at all. By the way, fun fact, your 3D filament, did you know this? Okay. 3D filament, when it's dry, you would think that 3D filament, when it's dry, see how it, well, you can't really tell. But when 3D filament is dry, it snaps in half like that. Actually, when it's wet, I'm sorry. When it's wet, it breaks in half. It snaps. When it's dry, it gets real bendy, but it won't snap. I don't know why that is. You would think that when it was dry, it would snap. And when it was moist, it would be the opposite. But no. When 3D filament is full of moisture, it snaps in half. But so that's part of the problem. But turns out, one, ABS is a bitch to print with. So my first test run did not go well. ABS, so as it turns out, it is great for mechanical stuff and super durable. But I started researching it more. Apparently, it is not good. It doesn't hold up well under UV light. So it's not going to be good in the sun. So I bought this whole fucking thing for nothing. So I'm going to have to find something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get what's called ASA. And oh my God, we have a Christopher Hart sighting, ladies and gentlemen. So, Donna, I've got to order some ASA, and that should solve the problem. And then I'll get to cracking on them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Christopher Hart sighting in the chat. What? What? I think my pants just moved a little bit. Yep. They certainly did. Do my eyes deceive me? Is that a Christopher Hart sighting? Hey. You like that, buddy? Look at that. The whiskey shelf looks great. Yeah. This is phase 1. Phase 2, I've got the Barry on Deck Prideful Goat single barrel pull out in the garage. The barrel itself, I'm going to refinish it, and it's going to go right here. It's going to sit right there. I'm going to put some LED lights on the inner rim. I already got the glass cut for it. And it's going to go right to that corner, right? Oops, right there in this space. Yeah, it's going to look amazing. And go right there. Yep, and that's going to complete the whiskey liquor section. Yeah, it was back. All the liquor was back here, but you really couldn't see it. It was you never saw it, and so that was Nora's idea. She lit it all up and everything. She bought that shelf and lit it up, and yeah, all that up top is all Prideful Goat Barry on Deck right there. All thanks to Christopher Hart. Oh, very smart. Got to write that down. Tack screws. Thank you. Yeah, I got to figure out what to do with some of it. I gotta get better at it. Twitch crashed. What did I miss? Oh, I thought you meant my shit crashed. I was like, what? Did my Twitch go down? Tack screws. Noted. I need to write it down. Prideful Goat himself. I can't find that shit anywhere. Oh, yeah. Walt said drink it. Oh, don't worry. I am going to save one bottle. One bottle will never be drank. There will be one bottle of the Barry on Deck Prideful Goat that I will never, ever, ever drink. Rest of it, it's too good not to drink or give away or share or whatever. Cisco needs to make that happen too. Christopher Hart, you have got to go out to the William Chris Winery and visit Cisco. It's an amazing experience. It is fantastic. You got to go and make that happen. You got to go. Hey, Walt! Walt said, I have a bottle that will never be drank. Nice, brother. Nice. Key said, I have 2 that are unopened. Nice. My cat is walking around the house yelling. Barry, I tried a new bourbon this weekend. Sleight of Hand. Distilled by Ironstone Republic. Ooh, was it good? Was it good? It was a Sunday. I was desperate. Mine was drunken. It takes one in place of my wine I'll never receive. I'll never live that down. Never, ever. Prayers for Wichita, DC, and beyond. What's going on in Wichita, Spoon? I know about DC, but what's going on in Wichita? Well, I'll say y'all better drink it or my bottle won't be worth much. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, what happened in Wichita, Spoon? I know what happened in DC. What went down in Wichita, man? Key said I don't really drink. Yeah, that's what, like, my brother-in-law, Ray. Oh, the plane originated here. Oh, that's terrible. Yo, what up, Perry? Good to see you, brother. Oh God, yeah, that's so awful, man. There was a story that came out on ESPN, that there was like a bunch of, there was 14 on the plane that were linked to like a figure skating thing, a figure skating club out of, I think, Philadelphia. Just awful. That's just so, I haven't looked at it. Like, I don't really watch the news a lot. I try to avoid the news a lot. It's just too depressing. It's not my thing. But I was at the Punchline last night when it occurred. The feature actor was like, "Did you see this?" I was like, "What?" And that's when he showed me. I was like, "Oh my God. That's awful." It is. It's sad and it's tragic, but then it makes you wonder how. Like, the guy that was the feature, he used to be a flight attendant. And that's what he was saying. He was like, you know, those are 2 different flight patterns, but I guess maybe if one is landing, or I don't know, but I'm no aeronautics expert. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so sad, man. So tragic. And then, of course, you're going to have a ton of fucking morons. They're going to have all kinds of theories, all kinds of conspiracy theories. And that's what's going to suck. But it's just the tragedy of it all that's awful. Mark said there was a training event in Wichita. Even 2 Russian skaters were on board the plane. Oh, my God. So sad, man. It was the helicopter's fault. The plane was landing. And now, somebody tell me, because I don't know. I don't watch the news. Nora's a news junkie. She comes home, immediately turns the news on. I think she has a crush. She won't tell me this, but I think she's secretly, I think her hall pass, it used to be LL Cool J. Like, you know, everybody has a hall pass if you're in a relationship, right? Hers used to be LL Cool J. Like, if she ever met LL Cool J, she had, you know, carte blanche to have sex. Not that she would, but that was her hall pass. I think it's switched. I think now it's David Muir. And she loves that dude. Well, that's, you know, she gets home, she puts on Channel 13, she watches it, then David Muir comes on. She loves the news. That's what she watches. So I'm kind of half-ass watcher, listener, whatever. But were there any survivors? I mean, I doubt it. I don't see how. But God, I hope. But Cisco said David Muir is dreamy. He just seemed so genuinely nice, which means I'm sure it was like it's probably like a Matt Lauer situation. He's probably got like a weird switch on his office door or desk where he locks the door. And, oh, Perry, you don't get a hall pass? That sucks. Total Dallas said, I love David Muir's robotic ass too. Spoon said David Muir is not into Nora. Yeah, well, that's the other part of the equation. Obviously. Donna said no. Damn. That sucks. Yeah, Jared said to me, fuck who's at fault. No need to point blame. Just don't let it happen again. They said the helicopter pad is right next to where the plane lands. Yeah, that don't seem like it's a good idea. This is the best in news. Newsman Matt? Oh, shit. And where am I going to? If this is some stripping news guy. Oh, my God. Okay. Oh, he's local? Oh, yeah. Yep. I'm surprised Nora's not. You know, Channel 11, they, you know what? All the local, well, 13 doesn't do this. Channel 2 and Channel 11, especially Channel 11, I really feel like Channel 11 very much tries to. It's like, okay, let's calm down. Yeah, Newsman Matt. Let's simmer down, Matt. This dude, look at this chat. Look at this. I mean, what are we doing here, Matt? Matt's dreamy AF. Look at this. Come on, Matt. What are we doing? Are we doing the news or what? Look at this. And you know what's hilarious? Like, look at all the women. Good morning. Hello. Houston's Clark Kent. Best jawbones on TV. Super hot. Flames. Of course, there's some dudes in there too. Right. Look, jawline. Yeah. And you're on the front line seeing it happen. Right. So, of course, all the women are in here talking about how hot he is. But I promise you, and this is the double standard. If dudes went to, I don't know, who's a hot, I don't want to say Cheetah Craft. Who was that? Jennifer Reyna. When dudes would go to Jennifer Reyna's thing and be like, you're so pretty. You're gorgeous. Everybody be like, stop being creepy, bro. You're so creepy. If they were like best tits in the business, and be like, oh my God, you're creepy. Because chicks will be like, oh my God, those are the best arms. Look at his chest. He's got the best chest in news. Those shoulders, oh my God, beautiful eyes. He's got the best biceps in the world. Oh, but when a guy does it, it's creepy. Nope. Not fair. Not fair. Double standard, ladies. Double standard. No, that's not the David guy. I'll show you David Muir. David Muir. Here's David Muir, ABC. Here's Nora. Let's see. David's a bit thirsty too now. Don't get it twisted. Let's see. David is smooth though, right? Like David is. Here's a probably a good shot of David Muir. Here's David. Yeah. There's David. Here's David and talking to Volodymyr Zelensky. Here's David. He's the one on the left, by the way. David's on the left, not the right. Just thought I'd clarify. This is David. Oh, that's a video. Let's see. Here's David again. Again, he's on the left. Here we go. There's more of David. I think I need to paste and go. Yeah, you can't really see it, but yeah, that's David Muir. Compliment coworker. Have a chat with HR. Yeah. Jared said Yanette Garcia. Yeah. So if you could go ask Matt and that jawline to threaten me any day of the week. Shock said, I always thought John McClane had the best rack in the business. Shock, you leave my friend alone, buddy. Christopher said double standards like this exist because there's a certain level of threat involved coming from men. Well, that's true. That's true. Dude, well, first of all, men are just fucking creepy. Let's be real, Christopher. Men are we're creepy. Dudes are creepy because here's the thing. Like, guys, women will see, like, newsman Matt. Let's see. Women will see... women will... That's not really a good... let's see. I know he's got some better thirst trap photos on here. Well... No, I can't find one. But women will see, photos and they'll be like, oh, he's so cute. Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's got beautiful eyes. You know what I mean? They'll do something like that. And it's, while it's still like not appropriate, they don't get, some of them get aggressive, like, but not like dudes get creepy. Dudes will be like, nice feet. And you're like, what the fuck, bro? Like, why are you doing that? That's just fucking weird. I'll be like, wow, nice toes. Like to put those in my mouth. You're like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? She's doing the news. She's got on, high heels that show her fucking big toe. What are you doing? This is crazy. That's the difference. You know what I mean? Like, if dudes wore peep toe loafers, if dudes had peep toe wingtip dress shoes, no chick would be like, oh, boy, nice hoof. You know what I mean? Like, chicks ain't doing that. Chicks ain't doing that. Wow. Look at the digit on that man's hoof. I can't wait. Yeah, open-toed loafers. I want those. I want some peep-toed loafers. I want some peep-toe wingtips. That would be dope. Yeah, women ain't out there buying men's underwear. Oh. They are selling their farts, though. Let's not give women a complete hall pass, okay? Yes, men are buying the farts, but women are selling them. Okay? Women are selling them. That's just as bad. Who do you blame? The person smoking the crack or the one selling it? It takes two to make the transaction here, people. That bitch had to fart in a bag and then ziplock it shut. Look at Donna now. She's starting a movement. Not all women. Okay. She's still in your group, Donna. She still has the whoa in front of the men. I don't think I've not heard of a man yet that farts in a bag and sells it on the internet. That is definitely a whoa man thing, not a man thing. Why do people have to be so goddamn weird? Well, Chris Morrison had to step away and came back to just that girl had to fart in a bag and zip it. Welcome to Barry on Deck, Christopher. It's your first time? Cisco said, I blame capitalism. You know what makes me mad about that whole thing? is there's a bitch out here paying rent, selling her farts. And I told Nora when I saw the story, I was like, see, I told you I've been sitting on a goddamn gold mine. You're over here getting disgusted. I'm sitting on a mint, bitch. I told you. You're all like, that's gross. No, that's a lot of money. You're over here like, ugh. No. The thing you yell at me about, you should be capturing it, telling them it's yours, and then putting that shit in the mail. Let's get paid. Also, take your shoe off. Let me get some of these feet pics. Girl, we're about to be rich. You don't need to fart in the bag. I'll do it. We'll just tell them it's yours. Take pictures of your feet. We're going to be, girl. Shit, we'll be living in River Oaks by March. Let's go. People are fucking weird, though. Bathwater and farts. People sell their underwear. What's wild is that the bathwater, like, I don't know. All of it's weird because you're just taking their word for it. Christopher Hart, thank you for the $10 super chat on YouTube. Christopher Hart just sent in a $10 super chat. Barry's first zipped fart bag. Well, I mean, look, you got to give the people what they want. Let me go get a bag. This was for you, Christopher. This is for you, buddy. It's coming to you first. It's fresh off the assembly line. Hot off the presses. This is coming for you, buddy. Scott. The nice thing about it is you don't have to, it's got its own packaging. It's, oh, this bag has a hole in it. Oh, God. Could you imagine you shipping bags of farts and somebody drops it? It's like, God damn. Oh, this box got a puncture in it. Oh, fuck. You get it. It's just empty. You're like, this is some bullshit. Bro, that's just fucking weird, man. Oh, that's so weird. Rita Garcia and Samika Knight on ABC 13. I completely understand why they're knocked up every other year. God damn, that was aggressive. Christopher said that's a legally binding transaction. I can tell already we're getting no sports in today. All of this, that ain't happening. I can just tell already. None of this is happening at all. No headlines. None of this. We might get to this one. I think that would be an interesting topic. But anybody else? So apparently the going rate for a bag of fart is $10 now. So Christopher just set the market. Jared Taylor said Christopher's out here chasing whiskey with farts. This show is so weird now. This show has gotten insane. Oh my God. This show is crazy. Oh my God. Cisco said, you just happen to have a Ziploc bag handy. No, asshole. This is the bag that the PTFE tubes were in for my 3D printer, jackass. Did you not see me dump them all out? Way to ruin the whole bit, Cisco. Invite Jen. Flip, she loves meetings. What? Oh, Jam Team meetings. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I've got some dollar store quality available for $1. Okay. That's just gross. That is, ugh. Punch said, I heard some dude drank some bathwater and got the herpes. Oh, no. I kind of doubt the story is true, but you never know. Oh, no. 100% he said that. He just paid a whore $4. And that's what happens when you pay $4 for coochie. You get herpes. That's all that is. he just got some cut rate Temu coochie. And no. Listen, Cooter is no different than any other product. All right? You get what you pay for. If you go to $1,000 escort, that's going to be some good ass Cooter. You know what I mean? Like this, you pay $5 down on Bissonnet, you're going to end up with herpes and being on the internet telling people you drank some bath water, and that's how you got it. You're not going to tell people you slept with a $5 hooker? No. You're going to say, I bought this bitch's bath water, and now I have fever blisters I can't get rid of. Which is still a weird cover story. Still a weird cover story. That's so weird. Barry's wish fart was a shard. Oh my God. Is that what the dude is selling? The Miracle Spring Water guy? Ugh. DH Gate Coochie? Yeah, exactly. I heard you can get herpes for free. Yeah. Well, there's that. That too. Yeah. Speaking of herpes, don't know if you know this. Well, this could go 1,000. Nasty Nate goes, wait, Bissonnet? Oops. Where's the place where most of the women of the night are at? Is it Telephone Road? Bissonnet? Where are all the whores at? Where are they at? I don't know. In Houston. I don't know. Somebody in this chat knows. I know. CC's at 59 South. No, not Harwin. Harwin's where Jensen, so I hear. Harwin is where you get like supplies for your flea market stand and knockoff goods. I don't know. Maybe there's some knockoff Cooter on Harwin. Hell, who am I to judge? The hell is that? Who am I to judge? Herbies go directly to Harding's story. Oh, you knew it. You knew it. Speaking of herpes. Yeah, poor Rahil's dad. Bissonnet track is what it's called. That's what I thought, but I wasn't sure. I saw this on Twitter last night, thanks to an old pal, old deckhead who doesn't come around anymore. There's a few of those. What did Ponch say? Oh, yeah. Okay. If you got Shock laughing, you did well, Ponch. Shock don't laugh at much. You did good. You did good, son. This was, let me download it. I think this is the only way to do this, is to just download it and show you. Because, boy, oh boy, this was disturbing. Where did it go? Oh, shit. Found it. Okay, hold on real quick here. Oh, shut up. All right, paste. Okay. This is not what I had on my bingo card for 2025. I don't know that anybody had it on their bingo card for 2025. I will tell you, I definitely don't need this in my life. I don't know that anybody needs this in their life, but y'all, Tonya Harding is back.
Hey everyone, I am Tonya Harding, and I am on X. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Happy New Year. Join me there, and let's chat it up. Love you. God bless. Bye.
First of all, she looks like every white trash grandma I've ever seen on the internet right now. She looks like every white trash woman with a TikTok account. The first thing that stands out is,
Hey everyone,
the awkward pause at the beginning. Could nobody have edited that out? There's about a good solid 1 second of her going. I mean, you can just take that out. That's also a really weird face that I paused on. But you could take that out. You didn't need to run that. Second of all, I feel like you could have added something, because just saying I'm on X, when you say that to somebody from my generation, I just assume that means you're on drugs. Hey everybody, this is Tanya Harding and I'm on X. Yeah, well, given your history, given your past, the fact that anybody that knows her knows she had an alcohol problem, it's probably not much of a leap. Yeah, you're on X and probably Coke and whatever else. It's fucking weird. But the big thing is this. Well, like this, let's run it again. Hold on. We'll restart it here. There's this long pause.
Hey everyone, I am Tanya Harding and I am on X. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Happy New Year. Join me there and let's chat it up. Love you. God bless. Bye.
Nobody wants this. Who the fuck wants this? Listen, here's the thing, Tanya. No thank you. You've already done enough damage. And I'm not talking about Nancy Kerrigan's knee. I'm talking about the fact that you made a sex tape and showed us your cooter. You made everyone look at your hoo-hoo. Damage done. Go away. We've all seen your snatch. I'm out. I don't want to talk to you. I've seen it. It looked like a cow patty with a wagon rut through it. No, thank you. I don't need to see that. I didn't need to see that. Ugh. What? And now you want me to chitty chat it up with you on social media? No, I had just gotten the memory out of my head. And here you come popping up looking like you ran out of meth, and now you just need a few followers to get you some ad revenue. Jesus Christ, look, I mean, if I zoom in on this, bro, age has not been good to this woman. How old is she? She's 54. God damn. I'm 50. Fuck you, Total Dallas. Total Dallas says that sounds like the sous vide of sex tapes. Man, I don't think you're supposed to have that many lines on your face at 54. Look, there's crow's feet. That's a murder of crows. That's not just a few crow's feet. That's a murder of crows. That's a rough life on her face. Yes, I'm being very judgy. I'm being the most judgy. Do you know why I'm being the most judgy? Because fuck her. Okay? Listen, this is nothing more than, oh shit, I'm out of money. Let me run to social media. There's probably been enough time that's passed for my past transgressions. Maybe people will have forgiven me and now I can make some money off the public. Fuck that. You destroyed a woman's career, or you tried to. You don't get a pass for that. You don't get to just, oh, well, there's enough time that's passed now. Can I make some money? Fuck no, you don't. You don't get to. And yes, I'm going to shit on you. No. Yeah. John Dorier said that's the trailer park life. Bro, that's the trailer park life. That's the motel life. That's the fuck. Bro, she's 54. That's not, you're not supposed to look like. If you would have not told me and made me guess, I would have said 67, 68. At least. That's a rough 54. That is a rough 54. And I don't need to chat with Tonya Harding. What the fuck am I gonna, what do I want to chat with her about? And could she have been any more fucking fake? I mean, she was over the top with enthusiasm. I want you to do this. I want you to watch, okay? I'm going to turn the sound off and we're just going to watch her. Because I did this. I've already done this. Yeah, I have that story mark in the headlines, believe it or not. And just so you guys don't think I'm a fucking idiot. We just didn't get to it. Look at that. Hey
everyone,
I
am Tonya Harding.
Oh,
and
shut up, bitch.
X.
I'm
oh
doing
my God,
something.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, we know you're on X and meth and crystal and heroin and bath salts. You're on all that. Oh, that's a weird pause point. That's okay. I got to pick my battles here. Here's what we're going to do. Mark said, I guess Tucker's going to the Browns. We're going to watch this without the sound. Because I want you to look at just how fake her enthusiasm is. You don't really notice it when she's talking. But when I mute it, you're going to see in her face how fake the enthusiasm is. Watch this. I'm just going to take the audio off. I have rewound it. I'm going to hit play. Just watch her face. And the fake enthusiasm of her. I'm on X. Just watch. How we go? Get the fuck out of here. Was that not the fakest shit you ever saw with no sound? It's different, isn't it? Does it not hit totally different without sound? Does it not look fake as fuck without sound now? Bitch, just call it what it is. It's a cash grab. You're broke as fuck and you need money. And Elon said, come on, bitch. I'll have you. The fuck out of here. Don't nobody want this shit. Mark said it looks and sounds fake as fuck. I mean, with the sound helps a little. But it just looks fake as fuck. AJB said, I don't know who she is. Lucky for you. Lucky for you. Total Dallas, thank you for the 100 bits. He said, when are we inviting Tonya Harding to be on this show? Fucking never. Fucking never. Not if she said, we'll pay you. I don't know. I'm not that desperate. Bosh says she looks like she was in cheerleader in high school and never gave it up. Oh, right? Oh my God. So happy for you. The giveaway is her saying, oh my God, instead of OMG. Yeah. Justin Tucker been hanging out with Deshaun. Yeah. I guess even OnlyFans turns people down. Ugh. So some of y'all really didn't know she had a sex tape? I'm surprised. I am surprised. By the way, Captain Pope, my bad, brother. I totally missed it. I was enthralled in a conversation, and I apologize for that. Captain Pope sent 100 bits, sir. Thank you. He said, Barry, have the Justin Tucker allegations been discussed yet? These guys got to stay away from the massage parlors. Nope, haven't discussed it yet. It was part of the headlines. Didn't get to it. Probably we'll spend the last 10 minutes on it. Because, I say last 10 minutes, because of 4 o'clock, folks. The regular show here is over. What? This show's supposed to end at 5 o'clock. I know. But the problem is, I still owe my Patreon peoples a private hour. Every week, the supporters of this fine program that do so on Patreon get a private hour just for them. We bullshit. We have a good time. We get crazy. We get wild. We get wacky. We do some fun shit. We have some serious moments. But, if you thought this was fun, I farted in a bag today. In the private hour, I'm going to shit in one. Okay, that's not true. I might pee in it, though. All right, that's also not true. But we do have fun. And also, if you're not a member of Patreon, it's a great way to support the show. Make sure we can stay on air and keep it going so I don't have to get a day job and shut this bitch down. So, hey, look, I can't do this for free. All right. But yeah, at 4 o'clock, we are going to, I lasered my balls once on during the private hour. This is also true. It hurt. It hurt very badly. One time, I think I went through everybody that joined us and guessed their porn habits. That was a hoot. We have a good time. It's a fun time. If you're a member of Patreon, you can be in our fantasy leagues. We do all kind of fun stuff. Not only is it a great way to support the show, we do a lot of cool stuff for the Patreon members, and you get access to the Discord server, which is a badass community in and of itself. We support each other. We've done a lot of cool stuff for each other in there. You get birthday shout outs. We're getting back to where we give out stuff to our Patreon members. I've given mouse pads. I've done coffee mugs. I've done shot glasses. I've got some other merch in the works that's going to be going out soon. Some of it's going to be a surprise. Some of it's not. But we're getting back on track for that. I owe them a whole year, which I will be making up for. So, a lot of that's going down. It's a great way to support the show. So do it. But the private hour will be at 4 o'clock. We barbecue in Truman's backyard once a month. That is not true. But it's a good time, and it's a great way to support the show. So, but let's talk about the Justin Tucker thing. Let's do that, because that was part of the headlines for the day. We didn't even get to the Terry Rozier thing. I also had other headlines, including Nashville's WNBA bid, MLB salary cap, or average salaries. And we didn't even get to, Hal Steinbrenner crying that the Dodgers are spending money and they can't keep up. Oh, poor Hal. So sorry, Hal. Oh, the Yankees are complaining. No shit. The Yankees are complaining that the Dodgers are spending too much money and no one can keep up with them. Shut the fuck up, Hal. Seriously. No one gives a fuck. The Yankees are upset that the Dodgers are overspending. Go fuck yourself, Hal. Now you know how the rest of baseball felt for years. Sit down, shut the fuck up. Suck it up like the rest of baseball has. Because no one wants to hear your crybaby meow meow shit. Okay? Okay. Let's talk about Justin Tucker for a minute. If you didn't hear, Justin Tucker, Ravens kicker, accused of inappropriate sexual behavior by 6 massage therapists in the Baltimore area. This according to an investigation by the Baltimore Sun. His conduct caused some therapists to refuse to work with him again and resulted in 2 spas banning him from returning. This according to an article posted by the Banner on Thursday. Allegations reportedly occurred between 2012 and 2016 which were Tucker's first 5 seasons in the NFL. About an hour after the Banner article was posted, Tucker called the allegations unequivocally false in a lengthy response on social media. Throughout my career as a professional athlete, I have always sought to conduct myself with the utmost professionalism. I've never before been accused of misconduct of any kind, and I have never been accused of acting inappropriately in front of a massage therapist or during a massage therapy session or during other body work. We're going to come back to this. In his post, Tucker said the article takes innocuous or ambiguous interactions and skews them so out of proportion that they are no longer recognizable. This is desperate tabloid fodder. Tucker could be subject to discipline under the NFL's personal conduct policy. Quote, we first became aware of the allegations from the reporter investigating the story as they were not previously shared with the NFL. We take any allegations seriously and we'll look into the matter. Yeah. That's just like boilerplate. Ravens issued a statement. We take any allegations of this nature seriously and will continue to monitor the situation. Also boilerplate. Attorney for Tucker denied the inappropriate behavior, telling the Banner that it's speculative and, quote, impossible to prove. His lawyer also said Tucker has never been banned from the 2 spas. Banner said it began its investigation after receiving a tip on Jan 9. According to 6 massage therapists contacted by the Banner, they alleged Tucker exposed his genitals, brushed 2 of them with his exposed penis, and left what they believed to be ejaculate on the massage table after 3 of his treatments. I support a process that allows claims to be properly investigated, Tucker said in his post. But for the sake of myself and my family, I cannot allow these false claims to go unchallenged. I cannot be any clearer. These allegations are false and incredibly hurtful to both me and, more importantly, my family. Tucker, 35, is the most accurate kicker in the NFL history, converting 89.1% of his bat. No, that doesn't matter. Here's something I think that's interesting about his statement. I have never before been accused of misconduct of any kind. And I have never been accused of acting inappropriate in front of a massage therapist or during a massage therapy session or during any other body work. What's the point of that statement? I mean, what really is the point of that statement? Because that would be like a guy who commits a crime for the first time saying, I've never before committed this crime. Yeah, no shit. You've never before been accused of misconduct of any kind because no one came forward and accused you of it until now. It doesn't mean you didn't do it. This is not that right there is not an admission of innocence. It is misdirection at best, that statement. Now, later he goes on to profess his innocence, but that statement in and of itself is kind of pointless. It's kind of useless. I've never been accused of misconduct of any kind. I've never been accused of acting inappropriately. Who gives a fuck? I've never been accused of punching a nun and kicking her in the butthole. The fuck are we talking about? Well, no shit. You've never been accused until now, or we would have already talked about it at some point. So this is not breaking news that you come forward and say, I've never been accused of this until now, but now you are. So what do you have to say for yourself? He does go on and defend himself, but that just seems like spin at this point. And that was on his X post, a really long X post. He also took the ability to reply to that post off. So he made his statement and did not let anybody comment on the statement on X. The full statement is lengthy. Let's see. Throughout my career as a professional athlete, I've always sought to conduct myself with the most professionalism. In accusing me of misconduct, the article takes innocuous or ambiguous interactions and skews them. It wasn't until I was forced to hire. It is no surprise that the paper's interactions with me were marked by journalistic failures at every turn. When I first learned that the newspaper was writing this article, they refused to reveal the full claims that they were planning to make against me. It wasn't until I was forced to hire the leading defamation law firm in the U.S. to write to the paper that they finally revealed that they were planning on what they were planning on writing. Then, when they did finally provide some of this information, they gave me next to no time to provide a response. It is clear why they had no interest in that or anyone else, or no interest in what I or anyone else had to say. Once I reviewed the newspaper's allegations against me, it was apparent that the newspaper was deliberately misconstruing events as nefarious. You guys know my philosophy on that word. Once a white person uses the word nefarious, folks, watch out. When white people start throwing around the word nefarious, they're fucking mad. White people don't roll out the word nefarious unless they're pissed. Justin Tucker is pissed. He done threw out a nefarious. Fuck. He means business. He said, it was apparent that the newspaper was deliberately misconstruing events as nefarious, which were not, and were relying on third-party speculation to create the false preconceived narrative about me that they believed would generate clicks. Newspaper had already written this false, salacious profile well before ever attempting to speak to me or any of the bodywork professionals I have worked with closely for the better part of the last decade. Newspaper made no effort to interview these key witnesses until prompted to do so by my defamation attorney because they did not want to hear what they had to say about me. I have always made a conscious effort to consider and to be considerate and respectful in all of the interactions with the community that I love so much. It's devastating for me to learn that anyone would feel I was offensive in any way. I maintain I did not act inappropriate at any point before, during, or after professional bodywork treatment. I would never intend to offend or hurt anyone ever. As a matter of principle, I respect when individuals come forward to report misconduct of any kind. I support the process that allows claims to be properly investigated, but for the sake of myself and my family. Okay, so we already read that part. You know what? I'll say this. We know that Justin Tucker didn't. These are not his words. I don't believe these to be his words. I will say this. Sergeant Erectro. That's a funny turn of phrase. I ain't gonna lie. Trying to regain his stroke he lost last season or this season. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Of all of the statements from all of the athletes and accused in all of the situations in the past, this might be one of the most well-written that I've seen. Honestly. And you guys know, I come on and I tear these apart and I talk shit and I say how bad they are, or I pick them apart. I think this is a pretty well-written statement. And if you want to read it, I'm going to put the link in the chat. You can go read it yourself. I'm not speaking to his guilt or innocence because it's just too early in the process for that. Again, y'all know me on these. I'm a believe all women kind of guy. Let's get it in the system. Let's figure it out. Did he or didn't he? We don't know. Like he said, I support the process. He said, I support the process that allows claims to be properly investigated. Good. I'm glad you do, Justin. So let's investigate. Let's figure it out. If you are innocent, well, then people got some explaining to do. And there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be facing a lot of lawsuits for coming forward with false allegations. And hopefully their asses are in trouble. Posh, that link didn't work. Hopefully those folks, if proven to be wrong, are held accountable. But if you do support the process, then let's get the process underway. Because I'm with you, Justin. I too support the process. Hence, believe all women. It doesn't mean Justin Tucker is guilty. It also doesn't mean he's innocent. It means these women came forward. Let's take them for their word. Let's investigate. Let's get the facts. And let's make a determination based on that. That's it. That's all that means. And that's what should be the next step. That's what should take place next. Not an article, not more sub-articles, not more whatever. Let's just get down to the truth. And if it's true, then he needs to be held accountable in whatever way possible that is. Because chances are the statute of limitations is up. They're probably not filing anything criminal. They're probably seeking civil damages. And hopefully, if it's true, they get as much as they deserve. But if it's not true, they not only have some explaining to do, not only should they be held accountable, but so should the newspaper. And there should be some financial penalties for them. They should print a retraction. They should be fined. There should be a lot of consequences for printing something like that. Yeah, Flip said, you know what? We never hear accusations of a broke ass dude. No, you never hear them, Flip, but they exist. Those accusations exist, Flip. Those accusations occur. Both truthful accusations and falsehoods. Those occur all the time. We just don't hear about them because they're made to and by people with no notoriety. They're made on people with no notoriety. So you're never going to hear about them. That said, we're always going to hear when it comes to celebrities. Hence, celebrity. But they still exist. Yeah, Walt says, is this a criminal or civil suit or just a news article? At this point, it's just a news article. That's what I believe. It's just a news article. But that's the point, though, Walt, is it sucks that it's just a news article, right? It seems to me to be such a slippery slope to just... It seems reckless almost to throw it out as just an article and that's it. Because the problem is, and we're going to go because I owe my Patreon members an hour. The problem with this that I have, and there's more to it. Maybe the women don't want to pursue anything in the court system. Maybe they don't want their identities known. Maybe there's reasons if it is, and I don't know, but if it's not going to be pursued in the court system, the victims may have a reason. But if this is just a news article, the problem with it is we don't ever really get what we get in a court system, which is both sides of an argument. And then a decision. What you get is one side, which is usually a slant. And folks, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but just about every single media source in this country, whether it's one that you think is good or you think is bad, and I mean CNN, Fox, the AP, or whoever, they all have a slant and they all have an agenda. And they will all write as such. because they all need to sell ads. So they all need to keep their base interested in reading and clicking. So an article like this isn't necessarily concerned with getting down to a decision of guilt or innocence. They're concerned with the story. And that's not great. Because y'all know me. I am 100% believe all women. But I'm also about the truth. I'm 100% about the truth also. So I think everybody involved is owed that, the women included. And so that was the only unfortunate part about this is that, and that's what I was getting to, Walt, is that the nature of the news cycle is if all this ever is, at least with the Deshaun Watson cases, they went to court or there were court proceedings. There was something that occurred. Now, the women chose to settle. That was their prerogative, but they chose that. They had the opportunity to pursue it for their type of justice. At that point, that became their prerogative. And if that's what they chose as victims, then they felt so. More power to them. And then we're at the point where I guess we'll never know. But at least it got into the system, and these women who felt wronged were heard and were empowered enough to make their own decision to either see it through or take a settlement, and some vindication was given to them, or at least they felt as such, or had the right to make that decision. But in this case, it's a story. And the nature of the news cycle is it will be gone within a week. And we will forget about the article. What we will never forget about is it being associated with the name Justin Tucker. And next season, every time he enters a game, what you won't think about is the fact that he's the most accurate kicker in NFL history. What you won't think about is if this really was true or not. What you will associate with is Justin Tucker is a freak and a pervert and assaulted these women according to that article, allegedly. But we don't know the truth. What we know is what the article told us. It might be the truth, but we're not 1,000% sure of that. At least not according to the law. And as Walt said, there never is, the retractions are always buried. The retractions, if there is one, they're never a headline. The retractions are always a blurb in the back of the paper, a blurb at the bottom of a page, somewhere on a website as a mention. It's all of this stuff, and then it's, oh, by the way, that article where we ruined this man's reputation, our bad. Anyways, let's talk about, and that's really unfortunate. So it's where I stand. And you know what's funny too? And this is just me being selfish, is I'll have this conversation, and then the next time it happens, I will go back to staunchly saying, hey, believe all women. And that's all I will say. And then I will be lambasted for that. People, oh, it's bullshit. And I won't defend the rest of it. I will just say, we have to believe all women. And I'll leave it at that. And then, of course, like always, I'll be attacked online for, not all men are guilty. And I won't defend it because I don't waste my time with it. But this is the full circle of what believe all women is. And this is the full stance of it. This is the other half of my belief in believe all women. This is what it means. This is what I say. This is what I believe when I say believe all women doesn't mean all men are guilty. This is the other half of that. Because at the end of the day, it's about the truth. And it's about justice. And it's about right and wrong. That's what it's about. As I always say, the reason we have to say believe all women, and the reason we should, is because for far too long in this country, nobody did and nobody listened, and women never felt like they could come forward. And I'd rather live in a world where we got it wrong one time and right 99 than where we ignore all 100. All right. Fun show, man. It ended on a serious note, but I don't think I've ever farted in a bag. It was fake. Was it? It totally was. I have a candle lit. You think I'm farting in this room with a candle lit? Got it blown up. You crazy? Tony said he's a feminist. Good for you, man. There should be more feminist men. There really should. I'm a feminist. I was raised by 2 women. I kind of have to be. Yeah. I was raised by bitches. Okay, that's sometimes I just have got to filter myself. Oh my God, I can't believe I said that out loud. Nobody show my mom that clip. Okay. All right. I'll see you in the private hour, folks. If you're a Patreon member, I'll see you in the private hour. If not, I'll see you on Monday, man. Have a great weekend. Flip, thank you, buddy. Uriel, love you, homie. Walt, my man, love you, dude. Mark, I'll see you in the private hour. Joe Bro, love you, buddy. Joe Bro said, wait, what the fuck did I miss? Yeah, I farted in a bag and I sold it to Christopher Hart for $10. Huh? Did you miss something? Yeah. You may want to go back and watch the show, Joe Pro. It was bananas. It was a lot of fun. You need to go back and watch it. But thanks to everybody for hanging out, man. I had a good time with you. I hope you did too. Come back next week. We'll do it all again. Not a lot of sports, but a hell of a lot of fun, man. So, we'll do a private hour. And if not, I will see you next week. Until then, do me 3 favors. Be safe. Be kind. Love each other. Bye, everybody. And he's making a YouTube video!